Respect. When coming to terms when it comes to your healing process, that your life will never be the same again because you're blossoming, you're elevating to become the best self vision of yourself. You're not backstepping your old traps as to your toxic behavior or whatever was endured within you. You're elevating to become your best self vision of yourself today and for the future to come. You know, they don't understand you. It's okay though, because you know why? Who understands you? Who truly understands you? The genuine people that's genuine for you. To understand that you know what? It's okay to outgrow the old mindset. It's okay to elevate in a healthy way. It's okay to blossom. It's okay to get in tune with yourself. It's okay to correct your wrongs. It's okay to understand that whatever transpired within transpiring of you showing up for yourself, it wasn't your fault. Cautious, cautious, cautious. You don't know which way to turn. But showing up for yourself was a blessing in disguise. Being patient with your process of your healing, it was a blessing in disguise. You know, because you didn't like that feeling like how you had your back against the wall and you couldn't feel the air that was suffocating you and within. Like you couldn't move. You was just closed in a room, didn't know which way to turn. You couldn't escape this room. It was so tight and small. You were suffocating with air. But when you realize at the end of the day, you gotta crawl before you walk. To reevaluate your thought process when it comes to healing. You may suffocate a little bit sometimes, but when you come to the surface, to reevaluate yourself when you come out that escape room, that you set yourself free, that you become your best self vision of yourself every single day. Because you learn yourself, you grow to learn yourself, you grow to elevate, you grow to blossom. Something that they can't understand because they're stuck in the unhealthy norm mindset. That's just not okay to elevate. It's okay to live in fear. No, it's not okay to live in fear. It's okay to understand that when you start your healing process, it starts with you, your best self vision of yourself, and to understand where you went wrong, and would understand that whatever was endured within you wasn't your fault, and to understand that at the end of the day, whatever people that I allowed to come into my life that sidetrack me or allow me to believe that this was the norm was not the norm, and it's okay to outgrow the old ways of the understanding of people communication when it comes to your mindset, that it's okay to reevaluate your thought process sometimes to get in tune with yourself, to say, you know what, I love myself, I'm going to be patient with my process within my patience of being process, with being patient with my process of myself. You know, that energy hit different. Because when you start your healing process, it's baby steps to this. Understanding that when you have to crawl before you walk, you know, understanding that is a pattern when it comes to patience, because it's one step, two steps, three steps, four steps with God's protection for every direction. To understand, you know what, God believed in me and I believe in the God within me, to be patient with my process. To understand, you know what, it's not going to be easy. But God installed patience within me. God installed self-awareness within me. For me to understand, you know what, if I have awareness, I can be patient with my process, because that's what the tools that God installed with me. To have self-control, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-love, self-worth, knowing your genuine self-value. To understand that you have to have boundaries, to understand when it comes to healing, to have balance within yourself, to show up for your healing process. That at the end of the day, you're learning yourself every single day as you grow. You're getting in tune with yourself every single day. Not to take someone out their thought process, let on their freedom. You can respect your neighbor and still heal. You don't have to allow your neighbor to understand you. It's not meant for them to understand your healing process. It's not meant for them to understand that you're becoming your best self vision of yourself. It's not meant for them to understand. But you know what you can do, and you tell your neighbor, listen, neighbor, I ain't bothering you today, but do yourself a favor and stay in your lane. It's no disrespect or shape or form, but I truly appreciate your time for you acknowledging me, showing me at the end of the day, I don't have to be like you and allow you to allow my mindset to be corrupted with your mindset at the end of the day, because you know what, it's better days ahead, God told me. When your healing process began with you, to become your best self vision of yourself, continue to be patient with your process. It's not going to be easy. But getting in tune to who you truly are and loving yourself and creating new memories for yourself became the blessing in disguise. Continue to heal, baby girl, baby boy, young man, young woman, king and queen, whatever you want to put on your book. Because the healing process began with you. Your best self vision was your reflection in the mirror, with God's protection for every direction. Not everybody deserving your time. Protect your energy. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people that's genuinely for you. You are genuinely respected by all the right people that's genuinely for you. Never allow the enemy or hating disguise or the devil to psych you out your thought process, let on your freedom. Because you matter, you matter, you matter. You matter. With God's protection for every direction. I truly appreciate your time, to the genuine ones only. Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time.